Hi there and welcome to my channel. My name is Yusuf Abu Laila and this is MEP Made Easy. This is my first video of what I'm hoping to be a series of videos where we discuss mechanical, electrical and plumbing. My channel's main focus is to make young engineers more confident in HVAC, mechanical, firefighting, plumbing, electrical, to be able to pass any interview almost in the Middle East. Oh, hi! That's my baby. Okay, see you in the lesson. So, lesson 1, HVAC Basics. So we'll start off by the refrigeration cycle, and I think it's a very good place to start because it will make us all level off. The basic refrigeration cycle consists of a compressor, a condenser, an expansion, and an evaporator. This is just the basic refrigeration cycle. You might ask yourself, what are these lines? What are these arrows? And what's inside? What are the components? And what do they do? So we're going to cover all that, but just before we answer that question, I'd like to start with what is HVAC. HVAC is the process of heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. So you either heat space, ventilate a space, or cool a space. So if you're in a cold country, you'll definitely be needing heating. In almost anywhere you need ventilation. Air conditioning is the process of lowering down the temperature of a space. And how does that really work? So it all is based on heat transfer. So if you look here at this photo, you will realize that in this room the heater is kept at the floor. However, if you look at this photo, the air conditioner is kept close to the ceiling, which begs the question, why are we keeping the heater close to the floor and the air conditioner close to the ceiling? And it doesn't have anything to do with how both of them mechanically work. It just has something to do with the nature of air. Hot air goes up, cold air goes down. So in the first example of the heater, cold air goes down. So if you heat the bottom portion of the room, you have a room that's relatively hot, or you have the most the most dense air in the room, the cold air. So if you tackle that, your room is already hot relatively, or reach to the desired heating temperature. However, if you look at the other example, you'll see that the aircon is kept up because the hot air goes up. So the hot air is at the ceiling level. Regarding the evaporator, or this unit which is kept here, but it sucks air and passes it through a cold coil, and then after that just drags it after the heat transfer had happened to the room. So if you take the hottest air in the room and you just cool it down, the cold air by nature will just go down, the hot air will go up. So if the hottest air in the room is already cooled down, you have already reached the desired temperature of that room. So that's why the aircon is kept up and the heater is kept down. The most famous example for this is definitely the hot air balloon. The hot air balloon, they heat air in a confined space. That air becomes thinner than the surrounding air, so the balloon goes up. And when they want to go down, they just put in normal air, which is almost equal to the temperature is almost equal to the surrounding, or equal to the surrounding. Slowly the balloon goes down because the weight of the hot air balloon and the carriage and the people inside is going to be higher than the lift force. So it just goes down by gravity. This is not yet HVAC. This is just things that you need to know before you start HVAC. You need to know a little bit about air. The fact that hot air goes up and cold air goes down. These simple things are the basic foundation of learning HVAC. So to sum up the first lesson, all I need you to know for now is that hot air goes up, cold air goes down. If you are going to use an aircon, if you want to reduce the temperature of a space, you're going to use an air conditioner. An air conditioner is kept at the ceiling, close to the ceiling, and a heater is kept close to the floor of a room. HVAC stands for heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. That's it for the first lesson. I didn't want it to be more than 5 to 7 minutes. Next we'll go to the refrigeration cycle and what are the components and what's inside and what does it do. We're just trying to make it very easy for everyone. It's like an introduction to the basics of how thermodynamics works and how we're going to use all that to either heat or cool down the air. There's a section on humidification and dehumidification, which is going to be also covered in later videos. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit the like button.